wrapped in biting wind. Hearts will never bleed, frozen and banished out of greed. In their restless dreams, they try so hard to breathe. Pulses flutter and sting within this bleakness. We made a choice, go fight against your fate. Pain will come with the pain. Pain will wake up the despondent crowd. It's storming world somehow. Unsheath the sword not to kill. Unsheath the sword to end those clouds above the ground. Wake up, it's time to gather now. Forget about the rules written down with a rock. There were changes of light. Find a way or get lost. We have no way to know where they all headed for. See a light from afar, just blaze through the door. And though it's right over there, something isn't fair. Whatever is arriving will be prepared. We made a choice, go fight against your fate. Pain will come with the pain. Pain will wake up the despondent crowd. It's storming world somehow. Unsheath the sword not to kill. Unsheath the sword to end those clouds above the ground. Wake up, hear the cheering sound.
दोस्तों आप सभी का स्वागत है डेकूस लाइव में। तो आज हम लोग वापस आ चुके हैं एक और नई लाइव स्ट्रीम के साथ। तो जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं हम लोग वापस होंकाई स्टार रेल खेल रहे हैं बाय द वे। तो चलिए बिना देरी करके हम लोग अपना लाइव स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं। अभी तो हम अपने हर से चैट कर रहे हैं। डेली का रूटीन है, कोई ना कोई मैसेज भेज के रख देता है चैट करो, इनके साथ चैट करो, बस यही काम रह गया है गेम में। अरे यार और नहीं जानना मेरे को। चलो इसे कॉइन्स वगैरह दो और हम लोग यहाँ से निकल चले। चाहिए रिवार्ड है जो मेरे को मिला था। ओके यहीं पे छोड़ा था, यहीं पे अटकाया पड़ा है। चलो तो ये वाला आज करते हैं, नताशा क्लिनिक वाला। ये 2-3 दिन से मैं ऐसे ही फेंक के रख दिया हूँ।
There's
आज
inspiration
ये
in
वाला
every
करते
glance
हैं।
and every breeze.
ओके टेक्स्ट में है क्या सब?
Oh, is everyone all... Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
लेट्स गो टू रोबोट सेटलमेंट. कहाँ पे? अच्छा मेरा ये भी जम गया है, ये भी कर लेंगे.
Outsiders, for friends of Clara.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take...
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
Okay. फॉलो करने के लिए तुम्हें आगे भी तो जाना है ना. Thank you, Perkins.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
Variables? Wow.
Are you trying to start another fight?
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
Message, okay. क्या फूल पत्ता भेज रहा है भाई?
That's our Branya! Quick as a flash!
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it!
Okay, let's go there.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
You made it.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I don't know how much of a celebration we'll be having. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. I'm sorry. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their...
Finally. Ah, it's you? Oh,
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
What the heck?
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath.
Still image
children.
दिखा के कहते
This is
हैं
what
एनिमेशन
freedom
होता तो
tastes
अच्छा
like.
लगता.
I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district.
But now...
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha.
It's Japard! Is he
welcome back to the
trailblazers?
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. Thanks for Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected.
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument.
पे जाना के इधर ऊपर. Let's go तो फिर.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over.
Guards, formation!
Whoa.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention.
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, the sacrifice of in the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power, the order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, in her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. To people of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former... And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the... I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
हो गया खत्म। इधर कुछ है क्या उठाने लायक?
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control. Oh, she was there. She just made sure no one could see her. Azela is still new to the vastness of the overworld. She feels uncomfortable in a big crowd. I'll help her adjust to life here.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's finding?
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately. I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the... So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
कुछ देर पहले एक लाइन बोला ना, मैं प्रिजर्वेशन ब्लेस योर जर्नी, ये वाला विंटी का लाइन था जंक्शन में, मैं एनिमो ब्लेस योर जर्नी। तो लगता है यहाँ पे सेम केस प्रिजर्वेशन वाले पाथ वालों के साथ होने वाला है, लग रहा है मेरे को।
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5.
What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be... Wait, what? No way, come on! Let's...
Yeah, new feature available. Plan environments, okay. Let's see अब वो क्या है, ये कौन सी बला है, relic, okay. वाह, ये खुल गए, बढ़िया है, बढ़िया है। Wind damage boost, okay. Done. और कुछ, ये भी खुला है, अरे वाह, ये भी मेरे पास एक पीस है। चलो क्लिक कर दिया। वाह, I like it. वैसे विंड तो ये नहीं है, विंड तो ये है, कहाँ है ये, फिजिकल है, ये विंड है, कौन विंड अपने पास विंड करता है, हाँ ये भी विंड है, ओके, ये शैम्पू भी विंडो पे, लगता है इसको नहीं देख के इसको देने से ज़्यादा बेनिफिट होता। लेट्स इट ऊपर डिफेंस डिफेंस डैमेज के साथ। चलो इसके पास ये उतना मायने नहीं रखता।
Branya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever.
Hmm?
But in that...
Here we are! Oh, Palin! Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock? It's you three!
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all...
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old. Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups.
Photo. Oh,
Over here, Clara. Wow, that's pretty great.
huh?
Don't worry. Here, keep it.
Huh? I understand.
Thanks, Miss Serval. If you have time, please.
That's enough. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel. Not so fast. Come on. Himeko and Miss besides. Don't you want to chit-chat with the local?
अभी भी बहुत सारे मिशन बाकी है, चलो जितना हो सके करते हैं।
At the end of your journey.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be. Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? No. I'm in no hurry to leave.
This
What?
guy's character is
Oh,
sinister.
Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kuski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Donhung.
Morning! How did you sleep? Oh, cop.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
पहले ये वाला कर लेता हूँ। मुझे ये वाला डेली देता है। I don't know. ये सब क्या है भाई? What?
Come around and have a look.
stop the rock.
You know what I mean.
अरे वाह, आई एम कमिंग, प्लीज उड़ा ले मेरे को। अरे रुक गया। अरे वाह, ऊपर जाना है, मेरे को ऊपर जाना है। अरे वाह, सही है। तो आई लाइक इट। प्रॉपरली रुक गया है, बहुत बढ़िया है तो ट्रेन का मैकेनिक्स। और ये मैडम कहाँ से छट से आ गई। अच्छा, यहाँ पे कोई शॉप लग रही है क्या? ये टीन का डब्बा क्यों चमक रहे हैं? फ्रेश कैन। चलो छोड़ो, बहुत ही इधर उधर हो गए। मैंने मात्र यहाँ पे एक एक जस्ट ओपन किया है।
Here we are at last. Hey!
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you. I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, which
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop?
Shh! Checking star rail stability.
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds. The universe is vast beyond. Thank you for becoming our companion. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Weltanite to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron, but this brief window should allow the people. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help. Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to determine to preserve the world they loved. The Ark and one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus. Don't mention it. Friends look after each other. The same goes for is a Stellaron. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Sure, ask away. You're most welcome.
So, your first trailblazing, be it joy or pain, it seems you have something on your mind. Likewise.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking star rail stability.
Good to see you.
Spatial readout. Star rail stability keeps rising.
The numbers have stabilized. Dispel! Welcome back to the Express!
Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny, and... don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. But don't forget, right away, to avoid encountering for your safety, please... Hello? It's about time we hit the Pom-Pom will dispatch.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll...
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without... The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigate. Let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Morning. You're very punctual. Don Hung, the trailblazing. That hard that the meeting will start.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor. That's me.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, hmm? No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single—
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was, but I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lafu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed?
I'm fine.
Good. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have... However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe so. We're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course. 3, 2... Three against 2. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit.
All right, all right.
So, Dan Heng...
Yes.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing...
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than you—
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but...
You okay there?
This is the Astral Express.
Welcome. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Now you know how I feel.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did have— A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imagination.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's...
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu.
Huh? Is this...
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me. Make sure you're properly prepared.
Before we set off, the Stellaron hunters have given us a... Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with us. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest. Always keep that in mind.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests. It's for unloading cargo. Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just...
That's Mr. Yang.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Wow. Second map. भाई साहब सही है सही है.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead. You're hurt, son. March.
I'm on it.
This area. Let's keep...
ये भी ट्रेजर बॉक्स है. ये क्या है? ओके, न्यू प्लेनेट का आर्टिफैक्ट वगैरह सब नया है.
There are wounded.
The silver line, I'm guessing... Up ahead. Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Time to twirl! What a headache. Time to twirl!
Okay, they can heal also.
Naughty child. Now,
Don't mess with me. What a headache. Time to twirl! Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it! Time to twirl!
The best is yet to come.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Hey,
You there? We need your help. Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Illusions of the past. Honored to meet me. Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours. Time to twirl. Keep up. I'll end your misery.
Miss Ting-Yun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting-Yun. I'm the Ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has...
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of...
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Ting-Yun. To help the Xianzhou seal.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now. I'll lead the way.
Those monsters back there.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a
favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a... I'd like to see us try. Not that I'm doubting. If I'm not Miss, you've already put on... I knew... We just need to pass through here. Take the barge to Stars...
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were...
What a headache. Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Time for the main event.
Keep up! Time for a shot. Now,
I'll end end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The best is yet to come.
You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion. Don't mess with me. Time to twirl! I'll end your misery. Time to twirl! I won't break. What are you looking at?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
This song's for you.
Turn it up! Who's next? I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Keep up!
Nap time.
So you are afraid of me. Time to twirl! Turn it up! Time to twirl!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Can't stop. Time to twirl! So you are afraid of me. Time to twirl! Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! What a headache. Time to twirl!
Pretty good crowd today.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
The best is yet to come.
So you are afraid of me. Whoops. Ah! Time to twirl!
Just in time. Just a little something.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Can't stop.
So you are afraid of me. Yeah! Time to twirl! I'll end your misery. Time to twirl! Yeah! Time to twirl!
This song's for you. Keep up. I'm getting the hang of this.
Wow.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The best is yet to come.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
Great.
Honored to meet me.
This song's for you.
Turn it up.
What a headache.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Don't mess with me. I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Naughty child. Nap time.
What a headache.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Don't mess with me.
Do you know who I... It's a diamond! It's all yours!
What a headache.
Honored to meet me.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up!
Secret of the safe.
Connection love.
This song's for you.
Let's rock!
Nap time.
Merciful delicate.
I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Don't
Ready
mess
to
with me.
jam.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
What a headache. Who's next?
I'm okay.
A miracle.
Time for a shot. That's better. I'm okay. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Keep up!
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Naughty child.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Secret of the safe.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Time for a shot.
Thanks. Only a scratch.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
A miracle.
That's better.
Who's next? I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, finally. We had a difficult start, but things got...
Don't fret. All ambassadors know their way around it.
I was perfectly calm and
Please take your seats, everyone.
Come on, then. If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh!
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates too. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry. We haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. Not so... I need to...
She is a top...
No, why did we choose careless answer?
Huh, crud. What if she thinks...
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
Oh, I'm already at Trailblazer 30. Great. चलो आज के लिए बस इतना ही करते हैं। झट से ही सबको क्लेम कर लेता हूँ पहले। माइक ऑफ वार एक बार करना है ना, तो कर लेते हैं। Let's take a support.
Ah, great.
What are you looking at?
This song's for you.
Don't mess with me.
Just a little something. Nap time.
Time to twirl! Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Honored to meet me. Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
What a headache.
This song's for you.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock. Don't mess with me.
हाँ? ओके, 2 बार मारना पड़ता है। This is overkill.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Hello,
This song's for you.
Just a little something.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock.
What a head. You know who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Don't mess with me. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
इससे ये खरीद सकते हैं, वही बोल रहा हूँ।
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
No. Let's go. ये कॉम्पस भी डालना है अपने को। बड़ा पुरानी है, सपोर्ट कैरेक्टर है। पूरा लुक चेंज हो गया, दूसरा प्लेनेट है ना, और ये शायद से उनका स्पेस स्टेशन है जिससे हम लोग फंसे हैं। ये रहा गेट। चलो चलो दोस्तों, आज के लिए बस इतना ही। फिर से मिलेंगे एक और नई लाइव स्ट्रीम में, तब तक के लिए टेक केयर।